S&P 500 may have some trouble and may have a risk they will go down very soon. You have to pay attention. Welcome to ymchannel. This channel is about trading strategy and money mindset to help you learn more and make more. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. And this video, I will cover also Tesla. Okay, so now we look at S&P 500. So without my, let's say if you don't have my indicator, we use something, another method, you can read the chart, okay? So first thing you can see, we have the top before here and the bunch of top. So basically we have three top here, 1, 2, 3. And this place is a strong resistance, And click also an indicator. This is free on trading field called gaps. Okay, when you have these gaps when we are above the gaps, this is a support. The gap is a support, right? When we are under the gap, this is a resistance. Okay, so you can see what happened. Basically, we are kind of like above the support, but we are under the resistance, this area. Okay, so what is going on with S&P 500? With my indicator would be a bit easier. So look at this one. Why we are fluctuating. The first thing I want to show you is the fund movement. Three things we need for trading. We need to know. First is the trend. The second is the fund. Without money, you have no idea what is going on. Okay? Why S&P 500 is so weak? Like they have been like doing sideways here. First thing, with my indicator, you have OBOS. Here, they tell you we have risk. And when they disappear and they drop below, basically it means this is a sell signal here. Okay, number one. Number two, when the last yellow, the highest price of the last yellow is the resistance. So what is going on right now? You can see we are right under this resistance. We are right under this resistance. So you can see it's very clear. We are at the top of the resistance. We're touching the resistance. And every single time we're closing below. Okay, number one, so with the OBOS, you can already tell you where's the resistance. With my indicator, it's much faster and easier for you to tell. The second thing, I still want you to check the trend. This is daily chart. The trend is still upward. Fast track is upward. And the long track is still upward. So suppose it's good, right? How come it's a bit scary lately? Because the fund is not doing good here. Look at the YM Big Buy here. YM Big Buy basically track the big volume trade. So you can see it's getting lower and lower. And now we're under zero. So with such a strong resistance, you need to be really careful. If we don't have a strong fund movement to push forward, I'm afraid it will come down very soon. Okay? Why it is so frustrating? Another way to look at it is my last video also mentioned the monthly chart. Look at the monthly chart. We only look at one single indicator called YM Club Fast. Okay, I want to give you a clear picture of what is going on right now. Basically, look at this red line. When it's upward, this is a bull market. When it's downward, this is a bear market. Very clear. So what is it right now? Right now, we are in the bear market. Okay? And we are going to touch this strong resistance. When we are under this red line, this is a resistance. We need to go across it. So we are still in the bear market. So first thing, in the monthly chart, in the long term, we are going downward. Okay? And let's look at the weekly chart. It's going upward. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's very simple. Long term upward, long term downward, middle term upward. What does it mean? It means this is a fluctuating market. And in the very beginning, some of my video also mentioned we are now, if you invest in S&P 500, you need to be careful. You buy low and sell high. Okay, so basically what happened, like you buy when it's purple happen here, which is oversold, or you buy when they close to the bottom here. Okay, and we have few methods to buy it. For example, YM chip entry tell you institution money is here. They buying here. Okay, so what is going on here? You can see the big volume trade. Do you think institution buying around here? No, because they have all the calculation and they know they are close to the previous peak. Okay, so they're not buying, they're reducing. That's why lately we have been very fluctuating market. Okay, if you look at daily chart, you can see the divergence here. The stock going up, but the money is going down. The money movement is going down. Okay, so I want you to have few different feel for the stock market. First, we look at S&P 500. We have a risk, okay, because the fund is not catching up. And we are still in the fluctuating market because the monthly chart is going downward. Okay, imagine this is a big boat, the big boat, medium-sized boat, and the small boat. And monthly chart is the big boat. The weekly chart is the medium-sized boat. And the daily chart is the small boat. And which one have biggest impact? Of course, monthly chart. You see here? Okay, so I want you to have more alert about what is the market now and should you buy right now? You answer me, should you buy right now? No, you are should thinking to sell it recently if you make profit. Okay? Okay, so this is the first thing about S&P 500. If we look at Dow Jones, what is going on with that? I want to compare with few market with you. Dow Jones here. You see here? So this is Dow Jones. The trend is upward. The long term is flat, and then this is still upward. So it seems like still healthy, right? But if you look at the resistance, we can use the red line to trade, okay, or blue line to trade. But if you don't have my indicator, you can look at the trend line to trade. Okay, so we are under this trend line right now. We're under this trend line right now. And the fund movement is the same. It's getting lower and lower and lower. We are under zero now. We're under zero now. Hopefully they can break above the zero, this level. Okay. So you see the resistance here. Basically, they have a trend line here, here, and we are under this line, the black line. The black line is a trend line. Okay, it's the first trend line. And if you see here, you have also here, the resistance, the gap, we are under this gap, this area. So this is under the resistance. Okay, they have some pressure to come down, although we have some support under. Okay, so another thing is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is better, but if you look, we are very close to the previous peak. I want you to pay attention to this, okay? I know some people, because some stock, they go up by 10% one day, and some people will rush in to buy. Look at this. Okay, look at this. We are close to the previous peak, and we look at the monthly chart, right? The monthly chart. And if we look at the monthly chart, look at this red line. The red line is getting flat. This is very good because we're getting flat. Is it possible we go above and change to upward trend? It is possible. Now look at the fund. In my video, I mentioned a trend and the fund. The fund, we look at YM Big Buy. Is it going upward yet? Not yet. We still need to wait. It's not yet. This purple line need to go upward, although we have green line. But this purple line is very powerful because this is the average. This is the average of this candle. So this one, the fund movement, the big volume trade for monthly chart, you need to go upward. Otherwise, you cannot create a move like this. Otherwise, you cannot change the direction of the big boat. Okay? So this is update for S&P and the big market. Now look at Tesla. We look at monthly chart first. Okay, let's hide the gap. So what is going on is the red is not yet really upward. The fund is still going downward. Okay, it's never too late to buy when they both going upward. Like here, when they both go upward, the purple go upward and the red go upward. This is a buy signal, and you hold it. That's it. You can buy here and you sell here. Oh, you're not selling at the top. It doesn't matter. You sell at the top because you use the lazy method. watch the video I will put in the end of this video. Watch it because if you want a very lazy, very laid back method, I realize some of you want very relaxing method to buy stock and hold the stock for very long term. I recommend you to watch that video. Okay, so you buy when the trend go upward and the fund movement go upward, then you buy and you hold until they change. Okay, so right now the fund is still going downward for monthly chart. And for weekly chart, this method, the one I will put in the end of the video, the long-term method also apply for weekly chart. Okay, remember when we change the direction, the fund will go first because you need to put money first, and then the trend will slowly change in the direction. Just imagine it's an engine. It's either imagine Titanic, right? You remember the since they put the coal, they put the oil in the engine first, and then they try to change the direction, right? So see the fun movement from downward change to upward first. There is still not yet bottom. We wait to see. You see, it's a beautiful curve. They changing direction. Okay, so now we are here. So what's going on now here? First, we have resistance for the blue line. The blue line is a resistance here. Okay, so we still need some more input to go above it to change the trend. From the weekly chart, we can tell Tesla is not yet in the big bull market. Okay, I can really clearly tell you from monthly chart, also from weekly chart, you can tell because it's not yet in the pattern. The red is yes going upward, but we need three line to go upward. Has the red should go above. So red, blue, purple, like this pattern. There is a big long bull one. Okay, so this is weekly chart and daily chart. We use daily chart to do buy sell put, and you buy here, and also we have another signal here to tell you to buy when the first one or the tallest one we close above it, we buy. So basically you buy at this candle. Okay, so let's say you buy at the tallest at the highest point. Let's say you buy here, okay, 275. And today we have a sell signal here, okay? You're making 19% in 39 days, okay? So it's not too bad. 19% you put in your pocket, okay? This method, you use the blue to buy. I'm not even using here because suppose this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. I'm using the highest cost for you to calculate. If you do, let's say, the middle of this candle, you are making 34% easily. Let's say you make this candle is around 28%, okay? But minimum, you should making around 20%, okay? From this method. Are you happy? Happy, click like here and share with your friend. And okay, so what now? Why there is a sell signal here right now? For last time also in Tesla video, I say we have risk and I give you alert here to tell you to reduce, okay? But not yet to sell everything. I just tell you to reduce, right? So you buy, if you use the blue line, buy here, you basically, you sell here, okay? To risk off, to reduce the risk. Some people say the blue is not yet changing the direction. You're correct. You're correct. You can also keep some stock for you to trade later because it's still going upward. You can reduce it when it is going downward completely. Okay, so if you use the purple line to buy, purple line is a very long-term investor. Suppose you are not going to do anything today, nothing, because you are purple line. Okay, you use purple method, which is very laid back also. Okay, so this is the update today. If you want to have this indicator, you can click the link in the description. And please watch the video I show in the end of this video. I will put in the end and watch it. And they will show you how powerful if you trade with monthly chart and how easy is that. Okay, I give you some example about what is some of the stock. Basically, we are in the bear market. Some big stock. And some stock, we are at the beginning of changing from bear market to bull market. And it's better to buy at the beginning of the bull market. Okay. So today, this is the video today. If you like, click like, subscribe, share with your friend. If you have any question, welcome to give me any comment. Every single of your comment, I have read that and I really love it. And thank you so much for your support. And I see you in the next video. Bye.